views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this podcast are the content creator's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of Essex County College. The material and information presented here is for entertainment and informative purposes only. It should not be considered as professional advice or a substitute for seeking professional guidance.
In your lane? What we said, stay. In your lane. Stay. In your lane. What we said, ready, set, goes. 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 Ooh! How you doing? I'm here, I'm back. Come back over here. Don't be swerving out your lane. So, guys, you know what's so funny? Yesterday, I posted a video, and I'm like, I like stay in your lane, right? But you already know the concept on every single thing. It's like everyone has a story, and your story is your glory. How about that? I like that. Let's go. That's going to be like the, a little slang for us. But as I told you guys, I think my mic is so low. It's loud, so let me turn it down. It's not going to be like, you're so much in my ears. But guys, welcome back to the Stay in Your Lane podcast. You already know it's your girl, Samanta. We are at episode 24. Can you believe that? Actually, 25. 24 just aired with the handsome Nasir. And I have him back here. Ooh, that rhyme for part 2, okay? Going to give you some insight, some inspirational, motivational aspect of things. Let's talk about life and get things because you already know these Gen Z need some advice because they out here just living and just not doing too much. But how you guys doing? I hope you guys been having an amazing weekend, holidays here. The semester is about to be finished. Yes. Finally. So Nasir, welcome back. Are you ready for part 2?
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure? Fix the mic.
I'm really ready.
He's so scared of the mic, guys. I'm telling you. He's so scared. You're a chill guy, but you're not a shy guy.
A little bit.
You can't be a athlete and be shy.
I mean, everybody deserves to be a little shy.
Oh, I think boys are very shy. Some of them just be acting tough.
I mean, it is.
Am I lying?
No, you're not lying. I mean, some guys do just be tough guys for real, but then they don't know how to turn it off.
They don't know how to exactly. And the ego just be like, it's such a turn off. Yeah. They don't know how to turn it off till it become a turn off. Like too much. I hate, especially like, cause I'm in the gym. I just start back in the gym. I was a gym girl, so I'm trying to get back into it. Even though I haven't been in the gym this week because I haven't eaten too much, I need to get back my little strength. So I'm going in the gym tonight. But I hate to see guys in the gym and they just be like, and they just like, it's like, hello. And you want to know sometimes some of them look so bulky and stuff and like they're strong, but they don't have no stamina. Yeah. They don't have the strength. All they do is just push these big ass weights and stuff to get the,
it's good to hear a different perspective.
To get the big muscles and stuff, but they don't have that strong stamina.
Yeah. It's funny. My grandfather goes to the same thing. My grandfather's 60. Oh. 60, yeah. 60 something, I think. Still working out. And it's funny. I like to tell people, like, the work you do now while you're younger, this can go to multiple things, but the work you do while you're young on your body, it's just like you're building up. Then like once you get older and you're not as active, it's like that's just you taking care of it. Like you said, watering your plant, but don't forget it. Like you still got to come back later. That's when you're older, you come back. It's like, all right, you don't have to work as hard as you did before to get that dream shape, that dream body, everything you wanted.
Okay. Is your dad? You said your granddad is still working out. Where does he work out?
Where does he work out, or where is he?
Yeah, does he go to a gym or does he work out like just naturally?
Gym, outside, the parks. Weekway Park, if anybody knows about the Weekway Park people, always outside.
Yeah.
It's like a little culture, a little philosophy, a bunch of old dudes, gray, young, whatever. Sometimes you might see me in there on a random day.
Really?
Always working out. They go protect themselves, talk. It's like a little culture.
Oh, nice. I used to go to Blink. So Blink in Newark, but they closed down.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so upset because it was so convenient for me. You could just take the bus, go to Penn, go straight across the street, go to the gym, work out. That's why I used to go every night. Then from there, I just take the bus and just go home.
Yeah.
But now I'm in Planet Fitness. So Planet Fitness in East Orange, but it's just been a little ethic. But hey, there's no excuse. I'm not gonna. Yeah. This semester just be having me, but I'm getting back in there. I'm looking a little better, so that's good. But yes, I be seeing some of those guys.
You said East Orange?
East Orange. I live in East Orange.
I'll be in there too, yeah.
The Planet Fitness in East Orange. I just started.
Me and my uncle actually go to Planet Fitness to work out together.
Your uncle used to be in the army? I see a gentleman that always in there, and I don't know why he resemble you. I'm wondering if you guys were family. He looks like he was in the army or something. I think he hurt his back.
Nah.
I don't know. It kind of like tipped a little, but you can tell that he was very like heavy and everything. And I seen him with his son like 2 weeks ago. And you can know that he hurt his back or something, and he's just getting back in the flow.
Okay.
But he has that military look, like the shine head.
Statue vibe.
Yes, with his hat. Yeah. And you can just know that he went through some hardcore stuff.
That ain't him.
That's not him? But you be working out. Like, what you be doing in the gym?
The gym is a fun place to discover yourself. If I can tell you, that's a fun place to find out like what you want and what you don't want. I work on a lot of things in the gym. When I go with my uncle though, we train together. You know, we both want to lose weight. Where's
the weight that you want to lose?
Well, stomach, everywhere, just overall being fit. You know, everyone has that vision for what you want to look like when you walk in the mirror. You're like, yeah, this is what I see. I like that.
Oh yes, I'd be like that. I have a mirror and I'm gonna be like, okay,
yeah,
I need to work on this. This glute needs to get back up. What's going on? The abs.
That's how it be. Cause like my uncle, he's older. He's in his 30s, but he struggled with his fitness. I hope he don't mind me putting that out there. He might not see this, but still,
he's gonna see it.
Yeah, he struggled with his fitness. He was bigger. And then he lost, and now he's just back at it again, still trying to get to where he wants to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he lifts a lot of heavy weight. Do you lift a lot of heavy weights?
Legs, yeah. Mainly for my sport.
I love legs.
Legs is a fun thing. Yeah.
What do you do?
It's funny because we can relate in what we do. Everybody does legs. I do squats, calves. I try to keep a lot of cardio in. Because sometimes lifting weight is just not good for you, especially when you don't want to get too big. But your cardio, all that.
Repeat that word, because they be thinking, I'm a slim girl, right? Mm-hmm. So when I go in the gym, what I like to do if I don't to stretch, I would like stretch like body stretch. Or I like to go on the stairs.
Stairmaster.
I love Stairmaster. I do like 5 to 10 minutes on the Stairmaster. Depends. Because I be like stretching my foot. Like, from one, just put it up. Or I will go straight up and just do like speed 10, 11, 12. And everything. I think it helps like wake up the muscles and the feet.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything, right?
You're totally right. That's a good warm-up. That's why a lot of people are on the Stairmaster. It's very underappreciated.
It is. Yeah. Why?
It's hard. Like when you 5 to 10 minutes is enough time to get you sweating on a Stairmaster.
Whew, let me tell you, I know people have done over 10.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, but you be feeling it. And it be feeling good. I used to do, and it's so funny. That's why I'm like, I think it's all about stamina and creating that routine in the gym.
Yeah.
Because I used to do 10 minutes on the thing, and then I cut it down to 5. So now my body is like trained to the 5, and I'm like, no, I need to get it back up to 10.
10, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like what you train your body and your mind to kind of adapt.
I like how like you have that, like you're in the gym and you're making like progress and you're learning what it's like to really like do these things. So
yes, and I used to do the what you call it, the climb, the one that you run.
Treadmill.
Treadmill. I used to do the treadmill, and it's so funny. funny because a friend that I used to work with was like, why are you going on the treadmill? You trying to lose weight and stuff? And I'm like, no, I have a nice abs. You understand? And the treadmill helps you. I think it's all about stamina. Yeah. Like, it helps you with your breathing. Like, I literally did 15 minutes. I couldn't even believe it. It helps you with your breathing, I think, and it helps you with stamina. It's not just all about losing weight, because there's different incline that you can put it on and stuff. And I watched this girl, this gym that I started going to now, the Planet Fitness. There's this girl in there, and every time I seen her, I'm like, that's what I'm talking. She do like minimum like 20 or 30 minutes on the treadmill, and she be sweating. And you can just know she got that stamina and that drive. So what's your favorite machine? Get back to the mic.
Okay, back to the mic. That's you. I'm not sure. I would say like I have a favorite workout. It'd be like legs, because that's very vague, but it's like that's a lot of things. I would I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite machine.
Okay, so you be doing squats.
Yeah, I do squats, all that. Anything for basketball, really.
Oh my God. I don't know what's going on with my thing, guys. I just did. Oh, you see, and then it stopped it. All right, so I'm gonna upload it, and then we're gonna come right back into things. Let me see here. Earlier, it did not. Oh, we could have done this. Let me see here.
Oh, flip it. Oh, yeah, for a better video.
Yeah, let me turn it back around. Oh no, I couldn't do it. It's only when you go out.
Okay. All right, that's good.
All right, that's better. Let's hope it doesn't get dark or anything. But yes, the gym is somewhere that I'm getting back comfortable. I used to have a personal trainer that I used to work out with. I'm gonna show you my picture. I was looking good. I'm still looking good now, because I went from 85 pounds this year. I'm not gonna lie, I lost like everything, because I did a third surgery on my ankle.
Okay.
I had a car accident which broke my ankle. So that prevents me in a lot of way.
Yeah.
It's a struggle in the gym now. That's why I can't go 5 days a week as I used to, because it gets swollen and tends up.
Pace yourself.
Yes, I have to like pace myself. I love me some leg press. I have to be very careful now and everything, not to be on it too much, because then it hurts. But I want to get back my quads. Like, I used to have sexy quads, and I love to see it.
And that's good. You have pride, so you know, like, this is my thing. Like, my quads.
Yes, some people love 8 legs, like women 8 legs. It gets hard, I'm not gonna lie, but I think once you get into it, then it gets good. But let's dive into thing. What does stay in your lane mean to you?
Mind your business. Mind your business.
Mind your
business.
And how do someone do that?
You understand what you value. Like, I know what I care about and what I don't. Sometimes there are things you just don't have any business participating in. Putting your 2 cents in, just overall, like, adding your energy to. Like, just stay where you at, be comfortable, and relax.
Yes, have anybody ever been like nosy and be in your business?
Nah, because I was always, I'm always prideful about. So if I put something out there, like, I stand on that.
Yeah.
So you can't, don't try to come back and be like, oh, such and such said, you said, like, you like this. And it's like, yeah, I did say it.
Oh, I like that. Standing on business.
Yeah.
So have you been somebody, do you be putting your beak in somebody else's business?
Nah. I'm a listener, though. I'm a listener.
You're a listener?
Yeah.
You just give advice. You don't try to do the most?
Yeah. I try to stay neutral. I don't want no beef with nobody.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Who are you going to have beef with?
Who would I have beef with? That's the question. I don't know.
You're a chill guy. You don't like you be having beef with nobody.
I mean, we all have our battles. I argue with people over basketball. That's probably like the one thing. I argue with people. Sports is.
So who's your favorite basketball player?
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving. He was just on Kai Cenat's stream. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did watch that.
You did watch it? You watched it from start to finish?
No, not start to finish. I do got time. I need to do other things, but I did appreciate him being up there.
Yeah, he was on the marathon for it too. Do you like tune into Kai?
A little bit. I'm more of a YouTube person.
You're more of a YouTube person?
Yeah. Also, I be on Instagram and TikTok.
Oh my God.
I do appreciate. I love all my streamers and Twitch people and podcasts. I will listen once every few months when I work up the energy to mentally sit there. But I don't be on Twitch for real. I have like the app and everything. I know who I subscribe to. I watch it. I just happen to see everything on Instagram and TikTok. So it makes it easier for me to view it and feel satisfied compared to just going straight there and watching the whole.
So you have one of those short attention span.
Yeah.
It's like, so what makes you would sit and watch something?
When like I put a lot of mental energy towards it.
Okay.
Especially homework wasn't my thing in school.
Okay.
And sometimes certain things were easier than others. Like math homework, I could just like do it without a second thought. Things like English homework, I would sit there for 3 hours before I start writing sometimes.
Ooh, that'd be hard. Gotta think a lot.
So I had to like learn like, all right, this needs this much energy, or I have to start really early so I can get into this thing and spend a lot of like good time and work and put effort into it. So I don't just come out with nothing.
I swear, I don't know what's going on with my phone, guys. You see the first one that we did, it did a nothing happen, right? No, it's happening with the lighting. So, guys, you know you're going to be getting some visual content very soon, so don't worry. It's coming up. So, I know we met over by the counselor. Cassandra, is this someone that you go to very regularly?
Yeah, I go to therapy, yeah.
Yeah, what are you going to therapy? How about? She's my lady. She's my counselor.
Oh, yeah, me too.
We talk about a lot of stuff. Oh, my God.
Yeah, mental health. I'm big on mental health support, being open about it. I love people who talk about their mental health and are able to clearly put themselves out there, like people.
So has there been any experience of any? Give me 1 second, guys. This is gonna have to get out of the video. I'm gonna have to edit these out and stuff. But can you share like any personal anecdote that's about your life experience and how you actually like got over it?
I would say I can relate this to the gym too. Insecurity. I'm big on like viewing myself and like what I'm making. This is I feel you. It's part of the struggle. Insecurity is a big thing. That's why I have so much belief in myself. They say a lot of people who are insecure have like strong egos or things like that, which it makes sense. But yeah, I like to be secure in myself. I've struggled with insecurities before in terms of like gym goals, especially gym goals. Working on your body, that's like the first thing you see every day. You wake up inside, like, what you own. Your body's what you own. You take care of it. You feed it. It tells you what it wants and what it don't want. So that was the thing I struggled with a lot, like feeling satisfied with the way I looked or certain things fit me and things like that.
So you're saying that your most traumatic experience is your weight, your physique, your physical appearance?
Not traumatic, but like most consistent issue. Like
that you've been struggling with?
I wake up in the mirror, sometimes I'll be like, damn, this is not where I want to be.
Dude, where does that stem from?
My own like values. Like I uphold myself highly because like I've gone through a lot of like personal like development. Like at times where I've played sports, basketball for the prime example, by myself, working out by myself, waking up early in the morning by myself. People look at me like, you're doing too much. Like, you got to go to school. I worked out in the morning 6 o'clock to 7, 8-ish, go to school, come back, go play basketball with my friends, then repeat the same thing. Go to sleep early, wake up 5:30, 6 o'clock, go work out. So like there's a certain level of like tension that you have to uphold within yourself, because when you're doing something by yourself, no one really cares. Like watching you, it's like, oh, he looks nice, he's coming here, but no one's really, people are gonna look at you like, oh yeah, he comes here every day, he works harder. Nah, I just see him every once in a while, he's chill, I see him do this and that. Not even just pertaining to sports, but how you attack your daily life and how people view you and see the work that you put in. Like I want people to know, like, I'm putting in hella work. I'm putting in hella work. I'm gonna try hard. I'll tell people, like, I come here, I'm trying to sweat. I'm trying to be upset. I'm trying to get all this out. So, like, at the end of the day, this end result is, like, something I'm proud of. So, I think that's really, like, when you want something and you value it, like, you want to be proud of it at the end of the day. So, when it's like when you have those days in between where you're not at your goal yet, it feels like the worst. It feels like like you have to like change or something. It's like, nah, it's part of the process. Everyone's supposed to struggle. It's all a cycle.
So have you mentioned about mental health and depression. Have you struggled with depression?
Yeah.
Is it recently or has it been something from a young age?
I would just say like living, like just it's like a thing I have. I've dealt with it for a minute, but it's just simply like a part of living now at this point.
So as a Gen Z, because I think that's something. Mental health is something that many people is scared to talk about or don't talk about it, and I feel like a lot of Gen Z is suffering from that, especially because of the new age media and stuff, and seeing other people, comparing their life and things like that. So they kind of like bottle things up inside and create this type of different issue. So what would you say when it comes to your depression? What did it stem from?
I would say like experiences, like it mainly stems from like sadness. So like a lot of people, you feel sad, you feel really like you feel a real deep feeling in the gut because that's where it comes from. But I would say it would be like simple feelings of sadness, or like it would just amplify like more emotions. Like if I had goals I wanted to meet that I wasn't meeting, it's like it made it like, okay, like you really have to do these things, or now it's like really bad. Like you're not getting anything done. So I swear it amplifies all other emotions, but from person to person, it's different.
So the sadness, is it the sadness of you not getting your goal done, or the sadness of childhood trauma or things that?
A little bit of trauma, nothing crazy. I didn't really go too much, but everyone has their view of like what's sad and what really hurts. So I think it would be more like probably like relationship stuff as a kid that like get to me. But like that's
what
like
type
resolved
of relationship?
Now. Like kid love. Like when you're in school, relationships are like the coolest thing, and
you like personal relationship falling for. Okay.
So sometimes like as kids, it's funny like being on the other side of the perspective when people would tell you like as kids don't like fall in love or do things like that because like you don't realize it's like it's not necessarily not real, but it's not well like thought through. It's like very raw. It's a very raw emotion. Like love is a very raw emotion. So like as a kid, I was just loving. I was loving.
You were very lustful. You were lusting of.
Nah, I wasn't lusted, but I was love. I'd be like, yeah, I love my Lord or whatever I had going on. So yeah, it'd be like not like realizing love is more complicated than just like feeling and doing it. Like there's consequences to love. There's rewards.
So you fell in love at a very young age?
Yeah, not like a first, but just like regular. Like you love people you grew up. Yeah.
I don't understand.
I had like relationships and things like that.
Relationships. So you went through a break.
Yeah.
So it kind of stemmed something.
Yeah.
Within. So did you make that art break like, if you go back, I don't know if you had time because I know you said you don't really listen too much. But if you ever go back and listen to an episode, Amari, I think it's my last episode that I uploaded. He talk about, that was one of his things, that you talk about heartbreak because he was going through a serious heartbreak that changed his life, that shifted him and every single thing. But as I'm realizing with a lot of young men, because as I said, in this age, they think that men doesn't have feelings or men doesn't have emotion because women are the one that talk about our emotions so much and share about how we hurt, the hurtful things that we go through about, other guy that may do to us.
Yeah.
But not knowing that men goes through these emotions too. You understand? Maybe sometimes they just like silent with it and don't talk about it, but it affect them in different aspects of life. Yeah. And I think, especially in the current age, it's great to have a platform where you have young men, because when you have some of these experience that you hold in, and you don't talk about it, you may grow with it.
Yeah.
And it may develop something within yourself, that identity crisis, that feeling like, oh, I'm not good enough in certain ways, insecurities, or you may not know how to love properly again, even though you want that love and you want to give that love because of that thing that you have suppressed and hidden inside.
Yeah.
So with me bringing on a lot of young men to my podcast, I'm realizing that that's an issue within itself that has a lot of young men closed out to like the world in certain aspects. Oh, see, we're good now. This is doing good now in certain aspects of that. So how long have you been struggling with that? Like,
I would say I was struggling.
You was okay,
struggling, yeah.
good.
I was struggling. Just to relate this to Gen Z, I think so. Yeah, like everyone's experiences are different. Inner city, it's funny because like I'm open about like going to therapy, like it's just like a normal thing. But some people, because that was never an option or that hasn't existed to them, they're like, what's therapy like? Like you talking about you go to therapy? Like, nah, I'm good. Like. People would be like, oh, yeah, like, I have problems, and, like, I'm talking about it, but I'm not going to therapy. It's like, why not? I was like, well, I don't know. It's just, like, not my thing. It's because they never had the option before that was open to. So it's like trying new food. It's like, oh, what is that? It's like, I don't want it. It might be the best thing for you. It's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. So.
How did you find therapy?
The institution I went to, they have one, they said this a long time ago. They have one of the only like licensed practitioners in the state or like in the city.
Okay.
So like there aren't a lot of certified doctor therapists out there. My counselor was a certified therapist. So like he was doctor or more. That's what we called him.
Okay.
So he had that professional help, and they always it was cool because my therapist was my friend. So like I knew him, I saw him. So when it came to coming out and like talking about certain things with him, it was like I'm just talking to like a really like a person I care about, I care about that cares about me. I know him. He just knows me like on a deeper level. So that made it easier. And then it like ever since then it was just like, oh well, I go to therapy now. Like
okay,
part of my schedule, part of my year, whatever I do. And
then you transferred that to school here?
Yeah.
So you say you were a freshman. You started in September?
Yeah.
So how did you met Cassandra?
I showed up to the counseling office, I think like the first week of September or something like that. I hadn't go through therapy in a minute, so I was like, all right, this is new. It's free. I love free. We all love free out here. Free is the best. But yeah, I was like, all right, cool. Opportunity to talk about certain things, have someone provide input, and they work here, so it's good. So that's how you end up going in her office. Yeah. So is it something that you go weekly or? Yeah. Sometimes I forget. Like I might be busy mentally, and I might just be like going from class to class. I might be hanging out with friends, but I probably see her like once or twice a week. Okay, yeah. That's good. Get something off your mind and relax. She's a very good. I used to go to her like almost every day back in September. We appreciate you, Miss Johnson. Yes, we do. Back in like the beginning of the semester, I was like in her office over there, and then I kind of like stopped like when I started working and stuff for like 2 months. I didn't see her for like the entire summer and stuff, and then I started back in September. Okay. I just go there to like catch up and stuff. These days I deal with things better and in a better place and thing. So it's just to just have conversation of that. So I love that you said that you are in a better place. Yeah. And how did you find yourself in that place? Self-discovery. Spend a lot of time by myself. Just understanding like why do you feel certain things? What matters to you emotionally? Why do you feel this way when this happens? So I guess like once people take time to understand things like that, especially people with, I don't want to say bigger, like other situations like anger or things like that, it's different. So everyone has to like take time and reflect and like apply that reflection where it's like best fit. Did you ever struggle with anger issue? My My brother used to piss me off a lot. Not
Big
like
one or the small one or both?
the middle child.
The middle one, okay.
Yeah.
12-year-old.
Angry little. So I used to I'm not an angry person. Like I said, I'm pretty chill.
Okay.
But I used to go to anger management just for like the principle of taking care of myself. Cause like once you go to therapy, like you're open to helping yourself and seeking help. It's like, it's a normal thing. It's okay to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I've participated in like little anger management sessions, not because I need it maybe as much as other people, but because I used to be a little pissed off. Yeah, older sibling, watching my little brother, he used to kill me. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
But yeah, I breathe. My brother deals with it more than me. He was a little wild kid. Anyone out there, just breathe, man. Breathe.
Take a deep breath. Count to 10. Well, let's do it. And then exhale. You understand? Think before you talk. You know, you always just jump to that reaction of that whenever something happened.
Yeah.
I mean, you're 19 and it seems like you have grown a lot. You're going through the process of a lot of maybe negative traits that you maybe had and vision that you had of yourself.
Yeah.
So now you say like you're in a better mental state of that. So what's driving your passion currently?
What's driving my passion?
Yeah.
Self-betterment. Myself. I love to see myself succeed. Might be a little egotistical, but I love to see myself succeed. I matter the most. You got to take care of yourself. You got to value yourself. You got to know what you want. I don't know everything though. Let me get
of course,
that.
I mean, it's about you. You're talking about, it's how it's what drives your passion. You understand? Everybody have different things that drives their passion and stuff. So it's all about self.
Yeah, I gotta stay humble. You know, sometimes I remind myself I don't know everything. I know a lot about me, but I don't know everything about me.
You're still learning yourself, and that's the beauty about spending time with yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the biggest thing, because many people doesn't know how to spend time with themselves. And that's how they become dependable on somebody else, especially when you have a significant other or someone and you put all of your, how can I put it? You put all of your dependability on that person to make them your happiness of that, to fulfill some type of void that you may have within yourself that you think you're missing, not knowing that you need to spend time with yourself and reflect on what makes you happy by yourself, what makes you happier when you're with somebody else. You understand? And knowing that they're not your complete half. Yes, they're a part of me, but if I lose this person, am I going to lose myself? And many people is lack that, especially young people, because they look to others for their happiness. So I'm glad that you are taking the time to learn yourself. Nothing wrong with that. Self-love is the best love. Let me tell you that. Because when others see that you don't have self-love, and they would know that, in self-respect, they would take advantage of you. You understand? And people would pull the plug and test you in trying to figure you out. And once they do that, that's always the trigger in certain things and within ourselves. So self is the biggest thing. If anyone want to say you're lonely or you're boring or whatever, let them be. As long as you're figuring out yourself and spend time in your loneliness with you. Because many people doesn't know how to do that, and that's what drives them crazy. So my next question is going to lead to success, because you mentioned about passion. What does success mean to you? How does that look like?
I do want a lot of money when I grow up, to be honest. Success, I wouldn't say money measures my success, but it does help. I see, like, I want to be like a physical therapist. I want to be a trainer. I want to work in colleges with other athletes and do things like that. That's my vision for like a career. And like when I get to the end goals, like, what do I want? Like, what's going to get me here and other places around the world, country, taking care of people. So I would say that's it.
That's success. And don't forget, you gotta put the Lord first in everything you do, because He's gonna drive you, right? And so I love that you said that. You say that you want to help out within school, help other people, maybe in the sports world. You understand? Travel, because that's a broad. What you're in, the lane that you're in right now, being a PT, it's a lot of different places that you can go in it. Is there a specific place that you want to go? Like, you know, being a PTA, physical therapy. Do you want to do athlete? Do you want to do, like, currently I'm in, well, I haven't been in physical therapy for a moment, but they work in a rehabilitation center or something, just local.
Yeah, I would say I want to. It is very broad. It is very broad. So it's like, even when people ask me, it's like, what do I want to do? It's like, I can do everything if I wanted to. But I want to train people. I want to help people recover. I want to help the young athletes around the city. I love being able to contribute to someone else's learning, because growing up, I like a lot of things I taught myself. Basketball is like all me. If I had to put anything out, that's like my thing. I researched, I learned how to become like mentally a person who plays basketball, living it and understanding what it takes to do certain things. So it's like, I didn't grow up with a trainer. So a lot of times, like when I'm meeting new people now, I'm just meeting them for the past like 2 years. And I met them because I put so much work in. So I want to be like that outlet for kids, that person who comes up, it's like, nah, like, this is how you do it, bro. You might not even know me. It's like, this is how you do it. And I want, it feels good. It feels good to know that something, like a little moment you have with someone, changed their life. Or it's like, oh yeah, I learned this one thing from this guy, and it's like, it's just stuck with me for the rest of my life, or I've had it for so long. It's like what I do.
Good. You want to leave a mark. You want to have a purpose.
Yeah.
You want to have an impact on someone's life, and I love that. So, what are some of the challenges that you may face, like you're facing right now?
I would say changing. Still going through change. That's a whole process, but sometimes like the steps in between feel like everything in the world. It feels like you might be 5 steps in, and it feels like you've gone really far. You got another 1,000 to go. So I would say like changing, understand like I have to become a better person to do the things that I want to do, and just know like certain people are in these certain roles for a reason.
Yes, just stay focused.
Yeah.
So I have a saying, focus is found when a conviction is had.
Yes, I actually like that. I like that. That's
yes,
good.
And that means that focus on the destination. Focus on that. Don't focus on the process.
Yeah.
Because when you focus on the process, you kind of hold yourself back.
I think I agree. I also say like the process is what I feel like once you learn the process, you understand it, it makes it easier. Yeah.
Hey, that's kind of,
because people like we're creatures of habit. We all go through things that are very similar. So a lot of times, like the process, 1,000 people went through it before you.
yes.
But it feels like it's just you in the process, because it is just you in that moment. When I'm in the gym by myself, doing whatever, whether good or bad or lazy or hardworking, like that's the process. The process takes a minute. So I feel like once you like live in the process, it becomes so much easier. But also, yes, destination is important.
It does, but some people tend to linger. Like some people, and so I said, like if you don't have a strong focus in knowing that you know where you're going, what's the reward at the end of it, which is like the destination,
Right.
that's where you know things are easy. Some people get stuck in the process because they focus on like, oh my God, the journey is so long. This is so long, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? They start procrastinating on how much the process to get to, to where you need to go. So it kind of demotivate them sometimes into not finishing and not knowing that if you had continue and just do what you're gonna do, don't just get stuck on the process. You understand? Just focusing on that. How about you? Okay, this is hard. You get what I'm saying? But I know that reward at the end of the day, I know it's going to be even better or anything like that. So let me figure out the process, know what I need to do in putting together that map to go through the journey, and just know that I'm going to enjoy it, because guess what? That's my conviction is what? Is how when the focus, yes, you got to just do that. I learned that from a young lady I was listening to, and I'm like, yeah, she's so right, because many times we just really get stuck when we start something, and we really have to just figure it out. So how do you currently handle criticism?
Say that again?
How do you currently handle criticism and feedback?
Criticism
and feedback, yes. Being an athlete.
I try to take it with as much open-mindedness as possible.
Okay.
Because criticism, like, obviously you how do I say this? you feel a certain way about what you're doing, and I feel a certain way about what you're doing if I see you doing it. So sometimes it's just to understand it. I feel like that's what it is. A lot of people, some people criticize you just because. Other people criticize you because, like, out of love, or it may seem like they're criticizing the whole time. It's just like, no, they're just telling you, like, yeah, you can be better. Hey, you messed up here. Like, just fix that real quick. Not from a point of, this is bad, don't do this. It's like,
That's
nah.
a critique. 'Cause that's, I think people get mixed up, the two words.
Yeah.
You know, criticism and critique. Some people is like, because you said criticism, maybe giving you feedback, right?
Yeah.
In how to do better. While someone will critique like in a negative way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not good. What you're doing is not good or whatever. Okay, then where's the solution? You're talking about the problem. I hate when people talk about problem and don't give a solution that doesn't fix anything at all or anything like that. So I'm glad that you're like in a better, you're handling it well. Because I think athletes, I think you guys have to have a student mentality, but sometimes with the ego of that winning mentality, you have to have a balance.
Yeah, a lot of management goes into growing, and everything we're talking about is like self-management. You have to understand this, and this, just to put it all together and still understand it as a whole and know what you're doing.
So I have to ask you, so how do you value like self-care and self-awareness?
A lot. Especially as a fitness person, that's like my main form of self-care. It's like, if I feel like my ankle doesn't feel good, I gotta go work out or do some rehab and figure that out, because I don't feel like having aches and pains. That's one thing I don't like dealing with.
Aches and pains. It's the worst, guys, when you work out. It's whew,
Yeah.
it is. Okay.
Love self-care. Love the whole process. Take care of yourself. Value yourself. Build yourself up.
Take care of your mental health. Take care of the brain, please. It's gonna help you. So how do you keep on growing within your lane currently?
I'm always learning. I like to learn. That's why I'm still in school. I like to learn. I read occasionally. I try to be motivational, especially to myself and other people. And yeah, I would say that.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so as we wrap it up, I just have two more questions for you, of course. So what are some advice that you would give to someone that, you know, maybe struggling to find their lane or struggling with insecurities that you have overcome?
There's nothing wrong with being different, specifically being called like weird and stuff like that. Like, weird is cool. That's cool. Different is just somebody else not being able to be you.
Yes.
I feel like that's what that is. If you could be yourself 100% of the time with 100% like meaningness and truth, like, there's nobody can really say anything to you. It's like everything you say is true. Everything you speak out there is meant to be heard. It's not meant to, oh, don't say that. It's like, nah, I said it.
So how do you view the world currently, like in this moment?
World is changing. Gen Z is, I would say, a generation of change. To gas my generation level, we are a generation of change. A lot of things change. A lot of things have gotten harder, I would say, because of the differences. But I think the world, I don't know where the world is going. I hope it's going in a good place. I hope for as long as I'm out here, the world is beautiful, and I get to just see what my brothers and everyone else are gonna do with it. Especially North.
So, here at Essex County, what would you like to achieve? What's your goal?
My degree, get out. I would like to make that basketball team. That's like one thing I've been going on about. It's like my fitness goals are around it. My sports goals around it. I would like to make that basketball team, just to put that out there and manifest.
Manifest is, I am going to make that basketball team.
Be successful. I want to make that basketball team. I'm going to let it go. Just repeat.
How did storage full when I'm in?
Oh, my God.
When I'm in the Dropbox, whatever. Okay, so any final, so any codes that you like keep you focused?
Let me see. I got a couple. If that's anything, I keep quotes in my phone.
Go ahead. I love that.
I would say, honestly, if I can't find it, anything about self-motivation. Like, be yourself. Be positive. Be truthful. put energy out there that you want to receive back as well.
Okay.
I try not to put anything out that I don't want to come back to me later on. That's it. Like you can control yourself in this world. Other things, not so much. So do what you can within like your locus of control.
Okay, I love it. Oh my God, 45 minutes. We went 50. You know, we always, our second episode is always a little longer. I'm trying to maintain the time. I'm working on that time management and trying to cramp it so it's not too long and drawn out and stuff. But this was interesting. I love it. I love to sit down. Any final words or anything that you want to ask me? We got like 2 more. I'm gonna put it like 2 more minutes.
No, how's this process been for you? Like going through the whole podcast by yourself and having people come up here.
It has been very good, to be honest with you. I'm just laying down the foundation. I do 2 podcasts a week. One is a personal one that gets released on Monday, where I come and give some motivational talk and stuff. And the next one is on Thursday, where guests take over, where I put on a guest.
That's good.
But since lately, I just been having more guests. I haven't done a personal one in like 2 weeks because it's about to wrap up to the semester. So a lot of people like came up to me and stuff and want to be on the podcast, which I really appreciate. But I've always wanted to interview others. I always wanted to, with this podcast, my goal, create a safe space where others can come, like talk and every single thing, give some motivational advice, talk about how they find their lane, talking about things that they're struggling with, whatever it is, but just be yourself and just be out there, because that's something that I had struggled with in the past. I've always been a strong woman and stuff, but after my car accident, I realized I took a step back and I'm like, I'm just going to put me out there, because at the end of the day, I want to make some impact or something on somebody's life. And whenever I talk to a lot of people, especially from relationship and family, personal life, I always get taught that I'm a good listener, but I also give good advice and stuff. And I felt very good. So I'm like, why not just use that and just make a platform? So far, this podcast has been very good. A lot of the people that I interviewed, I get great feedback, and just up from here, one step at a time.
That's good.
With things. Yeah. Any other question you want to ask me?
No, I appreciate you for letting me come up here and yap and ask me questions.
Not yap.
Love it.
He said yap. Okay, so of course, before we go, I just want to say to everyone, as usual, I always say this world, start unknown, finish unforgettable. Believe in yourself, believe in your goals. It's one step at a time. You understand? We all doing it. We all living. Life be lifing. But something that I want to leave with you guys, right? So be patient with yourself. You are growing stronger every day. The weight of the world will become lighter and you will begin to shine brighter. So don't give up. Don't give up on your goal. Don't give up on yourself. Even when others give up on you, just focus on you, because at the end of the day, you got you. You understand? When everything else failed, you don't fail yourself. And just always remember that. Hug yourself. Keep yourself tight. You understand? You don't need anyone for validation but yourself and God. So as usual, I want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for being the best part of Stay in Your Lane, the movement, the community. Go and follow me on Instagram, the page, okay? Because we going up. And as usual, please love yourself. See the kingdom and all will be given to you. We're going to get that degree. So let's go. Stay in your lane. What we said, stay in your lane. Ready, set, goes. Ready, set, goes. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.
This has been a production of the Essex County College Podcast Club. Copyright 2024, all rights reserved.